Were you followed? Good. I don't want to start another firefight over this subject like a few years ago, but with more information arising in the show, I simply can't ignore it anymore. So, without further ado, top 8 reasons why Discord being Star Swirl the Bearded is still plausible within the writings of the show. Now, before I jump in, I want to make it clear that I'm well aware that Discord was never intended to be Star Swirl the Bearded, but the show keeps throwing tidbits of their history at us, making this theory more plausible. Also, I'm going to be drawing from the comics since we haven't seen Star Swirl the Bearded in the TV show yet. Number 8. Discord's magic gives off stars and swirls, both of which Star Swirl has been depicted with. Number 7. Star Swirl the Bearded created time-traveling spells and even gateways to other dimensions.
I'm simply going to send you to another dimension. Oh, wait, did you? How funny. You thought the elements were in the labyrinth?
Discord can do the same. Number 6. In the comics, Princess Luna describes Star Swirl as having a similar personality to Pinkie Pie. Discord is depicted as dramatic and over-the-top, much like Pinkie Pie. Number 5. Neither understood friendship.
Well, I've never really had a friend before.
Something even a great unicorn like Star Swirl the Bearded was not able to do, because he did not understand friendship like you do.
Number 4. There's no question that Star Swirl was not an extremely intelligent unicorn, and in the season 4 finale, Discord proved that he's not just a pretty face.
What a fascinating read. Haven't you girls just learned so much? I've bookmarked a few of the more interesting passages. You really should take a look.
He had figured out how to unlock the Tree of Harmony's box before Twilight did, even providing bookmarks to help her figure it out herself. Number 3. From the tale of Nightmare Moon, we learn that Princess Luna ruled with Celestia about 1,000 years ago, which is also when Star Swirl the Bearded lived. In Make New Friends But Keep Discord, Discord mentions he's centuries old.
You think I don't have other friends? I'm centuries old.
Not millenniums, meaning he is roughly 1,000 to 2,000 years old. Roughly the same age Star Swirl the Bearded would be if he was still alive. Number 2. Star Swirl the Bearded's unfinished spell. From one to another, another to one, a mark of one's destiny singled out alone, fulfilled. Here's what I proposed happened in a nutshell. What I believe Star Swirl the Bearded was trying to do here was fulfill his own destiny. He was getting old, but he believed his destiny was to master all magic, which makes sense since he created over 200 spells. So when he cast a spell, it didn't work the way he wanted. It didn't have anywhere to go like it did for the main 6. Perhaps it grabbed onto test subjects he had in the lab and changed him physically as well as mentally. But with the knowledge of the universe pumping through his mind, it changed him. Think of it like when Donna from Doctor Who gained Time Lord knowledge.
The binary. I'm fine. Nah, never mind Phil Spoon. You know what I'd like to meet? Charlie Chaplin. I bet he's great, Charlie Chaplin. Should we do that? Should we go see Charlie Chaplin, shall we? Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chester, Charlie Brown. No, he's fiction, fixing, mixing, Rixton, Brixton.
Her mind simply couldn't hold it all. It was breaking her. And that's what I think happened to Star Swirl. He doesn't remember being Star Swirl. With all that knowledge, it drove him mad. But wait, Star Swirl was a well-known unicorn. Wouldn't they have written about it if he was Discord? Well, Star Swirl wasn't exactly a social butterfly, and his lab was located deep under the castle. He could have cast the spell while in the lab where no one would see, and it would be easy enough of a story to believe if an old cult passed away, leaving his reputation intact. But wait.
Before my sister and I stood up to him, he ruled Equestria in an eternal state of unrest and unhappiness.
Discord's reign was before the reign of the princesses, and Star Swirl is depicted with the princesses after they became rulers. Not if he time traveled. Think about it. If you had all this knowledge rushing through your mind and your body was changing, don't you think your magic might go out of control as well? And finally, my last bit of evidence, Celestia's reactions to Discord. In Season 2, she hated him. She wanted nothing but to defeat him and stop his reign of terror from happening again over Ponyville.
You'll never get away with this, Discord.
Oh, I'd forgotten how grim you can be, Celestia.
Then, In Season 3, Celestia finds Star Swirl the Bearded's unfinished spell. Realizing that her old friend was in fact the spirit of chaos, she decided he should be reformed.
I realize that this is a tall order, but I wouldn't ask if I weren't confident you could get him to use magic obediently of his own free will.
And hopefully through the power of friendship, something he truly didn't understand in his past life, maybe his mind would become clearer and he might remember who he really was, or at least have a more fulfilling life with friendship involved. So now I've presented my evidence and theories. What do you think? I, for one, think it would be perfect for the show. Can you imagine the shock and horror Twilight would go through once she realized her role model was in fact the guy she couldn't stand most of the time?
That's impossible!
Search your feelings, you know it to be true.
No!
Am I loony? Does any of this seem plausible with the writings of the show? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is Springheart the Llama, signing off and reminding you all it's okay to theorize about a show as long as you realize it's just a show.